So I guess I'll keep going just to do it, but I don't know what's gonna come now. I don't know if I should try to be a bit more careful than I was before, since now I don't have much health to take on, for instance, assassins with. If I went to a boombot, things can go south pretty quickly. Like if I accidentally waste a boost dash like I just did, for instance. Didn't even kill anyone, that guy. Got the best for boombots. Oh, thought I was gonna land on that rail. Still can't spray that guy. Don't forget that. Might see first if there's anybody I can... Anybody with a gun I need to worry about. If there are no assassins, then I can just start dealing with all the cops in the normal cop manner. It's kind of suspicious about this guy here, because usually if you see a lone dot when you're just a bunch of... If you see a lone dot on a wave like this one, it tends to be a an assassin, because they tend to stay away from the other enemies. But this time, nope, it was just one lone cop for some reason. Guess we should do a couple little rinses, so to speak, of these guys with boost dash first to make sure we get most of their armor dealt with. I'm thinking in macro terms now. Bigger picture. Good job there. I don't know what that was. Slime got up to me and smacked me. Like these guys, I think there might still be one with armor. Which case I do this. I don't think there's anyone with armor anymore. So in that case, I should be able to just run through all these guys now. And deal with them the old-fashioned way. It does feel kind of nice that I actually managed to recover to some degree from that fight with Akamuto. I do like that you have chances to heal up between fights. Between, like, big fights. At least you do right now. Well, I don't know if that's going to change at some point, if there are going to be more tougher enemies to actually start making it harder to actually gain health between those boss rounds. Of course, I did fairly slowly regain health prior to round 10. Took me the entire 5 rounds, pretty much. So I might be wrong on that front. Okay. As long as this next... Actually, if the next boss is only Shima, then we might have a problem. But as long as the boss is an Akuma again, which it can be. It can be the same boss multiple times in a row, let alone multiple times in one... Those boobs. Let alone multiple times in a single... game of horde mode. I see what you can't expect one to trigger that way. Apparently that's going to be changed in whoops, the next version. Not racing Kansas quickly. Nah, not the most useful boombot, but okay. So productive. Grinding, shuffling, knocking people down, tagging people, all in the span of about a second. And hardest part with these guys at this point is just keeping up your can count. Just going through so many of them, it just eats through all your tank. Not that you're really like in trouble if you're out of cans, it's not like you can't protect yourself without graffiti, it's just a lot harder to do so efficiently. Look out. I'd say it feels kind of dumb that the riot cops do what seems to be contact damage just from you running into them without boost dashing, but honestly, otherwise there won't really be any consequence for running into them without boost dashing. I think there should be such a consequence, so I guess things are exactly as they should be. Where'd they go? I don't know if I can go fast enough to... You can go fast enough from a grind to knock off armor, but it takes a little more coordination than that. Oops. Should probably get more cans at a time instead of just getting like 10 and then going back into the fray. Gotta be careful whenever those... That hurt me too, I bet, more than I would have liked it to. But you gotta be careful when those guys, those cops grab onto you. If you don't react, they'll do a lot of damage surprisingly quickly. Whoop, a little bit of lag there. Let's see through the gates from here. Don't seem to be doing anything. Here we go. Come on now. That's a couple done with. Of course. Oh, shut up. Stupid program that's not useful anyway. Software updated. Not quite fast enough there, Boombot. Thank you. That's why I always try to take inventory of what enemies there are. Shoot! So I try to take inventory of what enemies there are at the beginning of each wave. Because that means, for instance, looking out for Boombots. Oh, that's just stuck open because there's a guy down there. Great. Okay, I guess I should just boost dash because there's suddenly some armored guys here. Tempting to go for that golden rhino already, but I don't think I should. Get everyone around him. Oh, whoops. Some people with armor on. There we go. Appreciate the sound it makes when you knock armor off someone. Not only is it satisfying to hear, but it's actually useful auditory feedback. It's also nice that we're not just hearing one song on loop this whole time, we're actually hearing only Jet Set medleys, because otherwise this would get really old hearing the same thing over and over. That's how long this mode can last. Yeah, but how long a hard mode run can last, I imagine that even listening to the same Jet Set medley over and over could get old. You're generating more and more cans for me, it's beautiful. Now let's actually pick up some cans. Arm ourselves with before triggering the next round. Come on now. Okay. the best place to be is here to see which ones open up. Maybe. It's kind of hard. Just seeing the gate isn't really enough. You need to be able to tell if it's actually open or not. Shoot. Just as soon as I boom bot in your general direction. Alright. So now I get that assassin. Okay, I guess we can make a pass on the other side too, to make sure there's no boom bot or anything like that over here to be seen. No reason to actually land on a shovel there other than to prove that I can time it properly. Guess there are no boom bots. Okay, now then, come on. That's enough of you guys. I need to actually start being worried of how much health we're losing for the next boss wave here. Oh jeez, there was a boom bot. You can hear the guy. Lots of noise, not to mention you just not be able to... And the way I put it, like, my sound resolution is kind of low with the recording setup I have. You hear sounds, but I can't make them out very well, what they actually are. Now indeed. I love being able to just grind next to someone and then spray them as I knock them over. Yeah, I'm not liking what this is turning into for the next round. Sure! I hit everyone but the guy! Probably some more cans. Alright, well, who came up with shuffling in JSRF? It's such a strange concept. How that would help you preserve your speed and go so fast. As if there's less friction when you're doing that. It's kind of funny how we have like two distinct groups here. Dropping more cans for me. Alright. Let's just hope we get someone that's nice to us, which we very well may not.